think San Diego is on the brink of being able to really see major change in how we solve homelessness. More and more people are paying attention to the issue. So I've been working in this field for almost 9 years, and I've been waiting for like this moment where everyone's paying attention, everyone is committed to seeing something happen, people are putting resources in, and if we can really unify around the strategy and the approach, I'm confident that we'll see some significant change.
I mean, housing first for me is the difference between earning housing and having a right to housing or deserving housing. It definitely is based in a low demand idea, and it's also a very unique program that helps us identify what kind of help somebody needs to end their homelessness.
Homelessness is a major social issue. The regional task force is here to put together data, coordination, development of resources, and the allocation of those resources to help individuals. The Housing First model is really a model that provides housing with services instead of asking people to change their lives first. With Housing First, you give housing first, and then after that, work with them, provide case management and services so that they can then change their lives.
So in the community standards, we talk a lot about client choice. And you know, again, when you're in a community, when you've established your community, that's where you want to stay. That's where you feel like you're going to be the most successful. Why add another stress to that by moving them out of the community, moving them out of a place that they're somewhat familiar with, moving them out of what feels safe and secure to them? Keep them in a place that is comfortable, that's familiar, and do the most that you can to move them along from there. We don't want to create more stresses for the people we're trying to serve.
Housing Commission administers a number of programs that provide housing first to people who are experiencing homelessness, and we've seen really great success rates for folks who are entered into those housing situations. We have permanent supportive housing where for folks who are chronically homeless, severely mentally ill, are given rental assistance with wraparound supportive services, and we have 90% success rates for folks who enter those housing situations and stay permanently housed. We have rapid rehousing as well, which is more short-term rental assistance, light supportive services, and we have over an 85% success rate for folks who receive that assistance and remain stably housed after that.
So here at Interfaith, we operate a year-round emergency shelter for 49 men and women. And for many years, it was a traditional shelter that drug tested upon entry. We removed that barrier this last year. And we did that in partnership with our local community, with law enforcement, with our city officials, with our providers. And what we do now is we operate a shelter that has one requirement, that you have to be interested in permanent housing. And if you want to get off the streets and get into a home of your own, come on in.
I have not been home. I don't, when, was it Brooks that found me down at Qualcomm Stadium? They came looking down there for me. They couldn't find me nowhere down at Qualcomm Stadium. You know why? They're looking on the ground for me. I was 60 feet up in the trees. I made a platform up there, had a big platform. I put a nice tent on it, and that was me. And so I kept hearing him call my name, so I crawled down the side of the tree incognito. And I go, what are you looking for this dude for? We want to give him a home. I go, bullshit. Nobody wants to give that man nothing. They take from him. I'll stay out here, thank you. I finally got somebody that cares for me, and I see it honestly through what I see through my case workers and just living with you guys. And I've been with you since 2000 when I officially came on board. You know, and it's my job to show the world, you guys work. The people I'm living at, I love my apartment. I love my place. It's a single bedroom. It's just perfect for me. You know, I ain't got enough room for anybody else, but I got enough room for me. and it's there, and it's clean. When I say it's clean, I keep it real clean because I can't pay you, but I can show you how much I respect you folks by just keeping my place clean.
Well, I know we just interviewed a client, and we interviewed a client that needs an incredible amount of help in order to sustain himself in the community. And through Project 25, it's probably one of those programs that gives more help than most other designs do, because these are the people that were falling through the cracks. They weren't affected by other programming, and so the low demand is going to be very important because they're not going to be able to get in the door if their demands are too high. And if the demands are too high, then we've fallen out of the idea of housing first and back into the idea you earn your housing through making these particular accomplishments or addressing these issues. You know, and we've already proven through Housing First that a lot of these issues can be addressed over time by providing the right kind of support. We've also learned through Housing First that we not only need more affordable housing in the community, but we need more funding for these programs that can provide that kind of support to make Housing First successful. Otherwise, you place people in housing and then they fall back to the sidewalk. And that is not what we're trying to do here.
Homelessness is solvable. It's not rocket science. Homelessness is defined by somebody not having a home. All we need to do is do a better job of getting people into homes of their own and providing the right levels of support and giving them the choice and the dignity to be successful in those homes. The whole solution is pretty simple. And I think, unfortunately, the vast majority of people believe homelessness to be an intractable plague. It's not. It didn't exist 60 years ago. And it sure as hell can be reduced to where it didn't exist 60 years ago. Is it going to be easy? No. But there are proven effective strategies to get there. But we have to work together and we have to do it as a team.